up.
It's nice.
As you may see over there, if you're looking for something, you can see our best sellers and what is sold out are back in stock.
So please, Chan, give the introduction of whatever's going on.
So welcome to Jam and Shop. Best sellers are cards, like birthday cards, DIY squishies, notebooks, folder cards, backpack, and books. Like we have lots of books to read.
So
Now sold out. We don't have any more baskets. Handbags came back in stock actually. Pets came back in stock, but they're not like real. Folder card binder, one of them is left, and sweets are there.
and what are the costs of all these items?
So cards are around 5 to 10 rupees. DIY squishies, 15 rupees. Notebooks are with notebooks are 50 rupees. Photo cards, if multiple ones we give, so it is around 500. And backpack is 500. And books for each is 100.
Okay, nice. These are all the books. So this is the economic situation of how our business works. They'll learn terms. There's just money, and we'll learn. This will have also some math on economics.
Now would you like to start shopping?
Okay, let's start.
Alright, over here is our basket.
Oh yes, I'd like to purchase.
If you need a small basket,
Yeah, I'd like to buy a large number of goods, so I'll need a big basket. Let's get to shopping.
well, we can get you an extra basket if this one
Okay.
fills up.
So, what's there to shop? As you can see,
So over here we have our new bestseller, a TV.
okay,
We have this light.
this is a light. So now,
This is our light, and
I like it.
if you point over here, this is what it looks like on the wall.
Okay, so tell me, as a customer, on this counter, how many items are for sale in this counter?
So this charger is part of this iPad. This is part of this and this.
Okay.
So this is 1,000. These both combined are 1,000. This is 500. This is a unicorn. Since you may see there are 2 charging ports over here. So then this one is also there, you can add, which is 550. This is 1200. This is a charger you can use for like Samsung.
Oh, yes. Yeah, these are some good items.
We have a phone
Okay.
and we have an iPad, and if you would like, it can come with the case.
Okay, so for all these items on sale, can you please write the items and their cost on the board? Because I would like to see, I would like to shortlist my choices.
Of course, sir.
So,
Where should I write?
it's okay.
I can sold out
Yes, fine.
because
It's okay. We won't need them.
we don't need.
It's okay, ma'am. I remember all the items.
But in case we write sold out, so like customers may know what if they come in for something they need,
Yes, that's the thing.
but they don't have. So
So what all items you talked about now?
I
for the benefit of which one I like. So I'm thinking that I want to get some item. So I'm a poor person, but I want to get something for my benefit. Now here I can see that I don't need a unicorn, so I'll cross this out. And let's see. I don't need a TV. It's okay, I can try without it. I can use some device.
Yeah, you have probably
No.
a device on your phone.
Now, solar system light. Well, it's cool, but I don't need it really. iPad, it's fine. I have a small mini phone which can work. Now this is called shortlist.
I
This is a
forgot to list the phone. The phone is the same price as iPad.
okay. New item. So now with the new one, this is called item shortlist using economics. Very well. How do we shortlist an item? We have to decide what is best for us based on our interest and our capabilities, and what is more efficient. So I got this phone, but now I'm thinking, I think I might need a phone because it could help. And my mini phone is very old and outdated. So now, and I would like a speaker also because I want some good quality sound, because in my house there is not as much of good quality sounds that can be produced. So what I'm gonna do is I want these two items. I want speaker and phone. Now if we total this, then this will become 1500. But I have a financial problem. I can't afford this.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
Would you like 500% 500 rupees off?
No, I'll come back to you. I'm doing my deciding. So as you can,
Also, I would like to give a tip. Phone also has a speaker.
nice. Okay. Well, I would like a speaker for my own benefit. If I'd like to listen to something, because my phone may not have a good quality speaker as I saw. So,
Also, it is summer.
okay.
Silence.
Okay, yes, alright. Okay. Thanks. So anyways, I want these two for my benefit because I think it's applicable, and even though it's expensive, I'll find out in a cheaper way to buy it. And I can find a way to get these items for my benefit in a better way. So suppose this is total 150, but I can't afford this, so what do I do? Then I can use interest. So what is interest? I'll use simple. This is simple. What is that? This way it's principal to rate to time upon money. So suppose now in this formula I want the cheapest value. So if I want, like if time is lower, then it'll be expensive. If it's higher, I can get a cheaper price. So if I'd like to, suppose I want to buy it after 2 years, then 1500 at rate. The rate is 1.
Prices?
So the price doesn't increase every year, or does it stay the same?
In every year, the prices go up by 10%.
10%. So that means the rate of interest would be 10%. This is principal. Rate of interest, and it's time. Then if I want to buy it after 2 years, guess what? How much can I get it for? Due to inflation and all these factors. Then let's simplify this. So 15 times 10 is 150, and I can get this for 300. See? So if I buy these two items combined, total cost after 2 years, instead of 1,500, I can get it for 300 rupees. So if I get these two items,
Get one item this year,
Yeah.
one item next year.
yeah. So after 2 years, years, after 2 years, I can purchase these two items total. I can purchase it for 1/5. I can purchase it for 1,500 jar. 1/5 more than that, which would be 300 rupees. Because 1,500 divided by 5 is 300. So I just got a much simpler version after 2 years with interest. Because the more I wait, then the price will reduce due to all these factors of economy and the economic government, like the use of economy in the government economic system. Then it'll become 300. So then I can get this for 300. I would like to buy it. I'd like to get this after 2 years for 300 with simple interest. That's how it will decrease. The cost will decrease due to inflation. And this is 300. So I can get it after 2 years for only 300 rupees. And of course, if we increase it to 3, then it'll be so actually every year, the cost will change, you can see. So right now I'm looking at a benefit. So what I'll do is I'll wait for some time, because let's see, it's worth the time. If we want to save our money to get more valuable things in the future, like for health insurance or some important things, we can wait for 2 years and we can buy it again. And then we can get at a cheaper price. But we have to use this formula to put the values in to see which cost, and we have to find out at which year this price can be minimum.
Instead of that,
Yeah.
we have a sale today.
Oh really?
Yeah, prices go down by 50%.
Yeah. Like actually, if we wait after 3 years, if we wait after 3 years, then it'll be 450 rupees. If we wait after 3 years, so it's like from 1,500. After 2 years, 300. After 3 years, 450, and after 4 years, it can reduce. If we put 4, then so 60, I think, yeah. It would be 600. So it's like it gradually increases, but at a certain time here, it'll be a much reduced price. So I'm gonna tell the shopkeeper that I would like to buy. Hey, I would like to buy a speaker. I would like to buy the speaker and phone, which is total combined for 1,500 rupees. But I would like to buy it after 2 years.
But
So place my hold.
But sir, you cannot place it on hold for 2 years.
Now this is another good question. So in this case, we can ask the shopkeeper, are there any local shops nearby which have a similar price for speaker and phone? In that case, I can go to their shops after 2 years, in case the shop is closed due to inconvenience. That way I can get it at a much cheaper price.
Excuse me, sir. Today we would like to share that we have actually a sale.
Okay. So what do you think? Can I get after 2 years? To save my money due to budget cuts in my job, huh?
We are doing a sale today for 4.
Okay. So you can put my name for these 2 items total on holding, and I'll see if I can get in the future for any local shop with this shop after 2 years. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Now this is called money management and dealing and negotiating. Money management and negotiating. Second thing, first thing we learned is how is an interest.
We have
First.
more items.
Yes, but I shortlisted what I wanted due to based on my interest and based on my decision making. This is called economic decision making. What do we want based on the price value and based on our values. Okay? So I would like to purchase these after 2 years. Thanks for the service. Yes, hello? Yes. So what do you think about that? Yeah.
But you can actually buy it now since you're going on a sale.
Okay, well, what's the what percentage?
May I know your budget, sir?
Yeah, no, that's a personal question. I would love to pronounce it, but my budget, my company is receiving budget cuts, every certain year. That's why. But But tell me, how much percentage discount is being offered? 5%, 10%,
50.
50%. Let's see. Let's compare this price. So when we use simple interest after 2 years, we let's imagine. Okay, I'll try here. Now, if you can see here, check price. Okay, I'll make some space. So for the combined, for the speaker and phone, a total of 1,500 rupees price. So the shopkeeper, the worker is saying there's a discount of 50%. So let's multiply this by 50%. And 50% is just equal to 50 by 100. And we can simplify this as a fraction, 1 by 2. But 1500 into 1 by 2 is equal to 1500 upon 2, which is around 750, which is exactly 750 rupees. But what's the problem here? This is more than the price that I will get after. This is more than the price that I would get after 2 years if I use simple interest. This is more. So based on the budget cuts, I know it's a little bit expensive, but I appreciate your offer. But I would like to purchase after 2 years. Though all discounts, now it may happen some discounts have less price than after the interest, some may have more. So it depends on the case. In this instance, it was more. So I would prefer to purchase it after a certain time period. In this case, which was 2 years. Thanks for doing this. Can you please keep it on hold? So I can purchase this or any other local shop selling the same device.
Apple knows after at least a month.
Okay, well, I think it'll still be in stock where you can resupply, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll still be there, and I'll come after 2 years to get it.
Would you like to see other items?
Sure.
Okay, let's move on to the craft and school supply section. It's summertime, people are going to new grades, so we have a section dedicated to school.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what do we see here?
You can move anything.
Okay.
There's lots.
So in the same instance, we can see here, if we use economic decision making, we can say what we want. If I was a student, and I want to choose which I want, first I will not think, I don't want any colored pencils yet. I don't want any colors. I just want first, if I already have a bag, I can simply purchase some new writing materials like a pen, pencil, and a new pencil case.
Well,
in case I have it, because even old bags will work. This is called money saving.
Well,
based on decision making.
We have pencil cases and we have some pencil cases inside the bag if you would like to see.
Sure, I would like to purchase those because with this I've saved my money, and this is still enough to study, and I can still put my books in the bag.
So, sir,
plus this is much cheaper and it's smaller.
These are
no
two
stress.
options and they're the same price.
Okay, now this is a second case. When there are two objects at the same price, but the texture now since they're the same price, now the question is not about the price. It's not about the quality and texture. First, we have to see. Let's first ask the manager. So for both of these items, after every year, how much rate of interest percentage is added every year to this?
How much
percentage rate?
How much more money is added?
How much percentage rate of discount is added yearly on both of these? Is it the same or different? If it's different, what is it for each?
If it's the same.
Or even the same rate percentage?
Because they are both very similar.
Okay, so since the rate percentage of discount is same for these two.
And this is more practical.
Okay.
This one looks better.
Now this is now not about math or economics. This is about decision making. So the shopkeeper will explain about decision making based on quality and texture.
Shall I show you the insides of these?
Sure.
So first of all, let's start with the practical. Inside we have tiny notebook for notes making, and then in here I have colored pencils. So we have one space where you can keep your ruler, sharpener, eraser, and then you can put your pens and pencils, and then some extra space. And then for the more better looking one, in the main pocket we have two sections. You can put your pens in here, and then you can put your pencils. And then in the second pocket there is a one slot, and there's a section. And then for the third pocket, the thing is, this pencil case has two pockets, but the third pocket is the second pocket is the same as the third pocket, so they're both the same thing. So basically it looks like three, but there's two. Now that is, and this one has a main pocket for notes, and be secure. That is.
Well, thanks for explaining. Decision making for buying objects is not just about money; it is also about using our decision making and thinking skills. So on the practical choice, I would say this is the best to purchase.
Alright, would you like to purchase this?
Yes. Now it's purchased.
Now
Now it's purchased.
wait.
Chrissy, now it's purchased.
Well,
How much?
sir, do you have any friends or relatives whose birthday is coming up?
Oh no. I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
Well, we have some cards.
Oh.
We have a Mother's Day card. We have birthday card. We have a bookmark. We have a birthday card again. We have New Year card.
And
We have a poem for sisters,
nice.
and we have a Valentine's Day card.
So now, based on this, now if we talk about cards and gift section, these are all about creativity. Now, if we're doing this first to surprise a friend or someone who's needing help for some health issue, the cost is not really important as long as it's not over a budget. So we have to see out of these which one is more suitable, which is more creative, and which is more interesting.
Would you like to see
So-
the inside?
For this, we need to analyze our artistic skills just to determine whether what we're purchasing is relevant for the other person we're giving to. So the worker here will explain about the artistic skills needed to purchase.
Well, I'm going to show each of the cards, not very briefly, but briefly a bit, and because there's multiple, and I'll show from the best to the worst. So first of all, one of our best cards is this Happy New Year one. It says dear, and then you can write your name. As the clock ticks its way into a brand new year, I wanted to send you lots of love, laughter, and joy, and may the upcoming days be filled with magical moments. I'm not going to read all of them. Wishing you a year filled with colorful surprises, sparkling laughter, joyful friendship, creative wonders, blooming adventures. This one is the most artistic one out of two. The second one is more of a blind bag. That is why we have put a clip on it. It has inside, it has some little book things, like a little book. When you open it, it says nice things about your mother. And there's 10 of them. Then we have a birthday card. And it's very creative. We have a poem. We have a Valentine's Day card. It's a heart with the letter inside. We have a New Year one, another one, and we have a card that you can send to relatives who live far away. And then this is not really a card, it's a bookmark. You can give it to friends who love reading. I won't explain much, but they're all artistic in their own ways. That's all for the cards.
Okay. Thanks for showing us your great artistic skills and how we need to use artistic skills to determine what to purchase for the person. Alright, is that all? Okay.
We have one section.
There's one last section which I want to show.
Would you like to purchase any cards?
Yeah, sure. So based on the artistic skills, what do you determine is the most creative and artistic for someone, suppose, who's having a birthday party? I need something which is good for a friend at the birthday party, and I need to surprise the friend. So using artistic skills, which one do you think is the best?
I already know, but this.
Now congrats. After lots of decision making, this is how we decide the final product what to buy, based on giving just whether to surprise a friend, whether we have to give a get well soon card. If we have to give a get well soon card, it does not have to be too creative, especially if it's not enough time.
And also, remember that you can make your cards at home.
Yes, this is just a sample card of the store. But yes, I'll like to purchase this.
For all the cards that are here, thank you for all the friends and families that gave me them.
Yeah. Right. We would like to show one last section of the store.
This is where also I'll check out this.
It's the most important part.
I checked out this.
Yeah, checkout. This is where many cashiers involve the use of adding money, taxes, GST, just like tax. Like as explained before when I purchased that object, there was a discount price percentage. There can also be a tax percentage amount in case things are kind of tough. It all depends on whether inflation is happening or not. That's the main factor.
Alright, so over here we have calendar with all the months based on the year 2026.
Yeah.
Then over here we have some school supplies. We have pens, the blue pens, black pens, a black marker, and a multicolored pen.
Now the most important thing you want to see here is the pen. It's not about the texture or color. You have to see it. Oops.
It's up here. There's lots of stuff in there.
Let's start. So now in here we have to use some math logic. So allow me to explain this. So in here we have to see, because see they're all different colors, but we all know that it's either going to be black or blue or red color. We just have to notice. We just need to know what color it is. It does not matter whether it looks shiny, whether it looks creative. We have to determine the cost. We have to determine what how much the amount of ink present. That also determines the cost.
So
if there's ink more, the cost is more. But we need more ink if you want to have a good pen for any long use purpose, like for jobs, colleges, exams, and tests, and many other purposes.
These pens are one of the best pens we have ever gotten.
Yeah.
There are lots of students use these.
Yeah.
These have a cushion so that when you write like this, it won't really hurt a lot on your finger.
Yeah, that's also another thing to take in that whether the pen is comfortable for usage.
And these are gel pens because lots of younger students come.
Now, it's not really don't worry about the gel or ball pen. What matters is if the pen texture or quality is correct and suitable for you in a way that you understand and which is easier for you to comprehend and write.
So these pens, they have very good and it lasts very long.
Yeah. So that was very nice of the stationery section.
And would you like to see? We also, for the crafty people, we have
we'll just explain the bracelets briefly in the way you understand. So,
first we have candy.
okay, so as you can see here, these are bracelets. Now this does not require any mouth logic. This is just for fun. But in case, of course, if you have to make this for a gift or for someone to wish them good health, but generally we don't make this. But it's up to the customer's choice.
So
But
this,
for the
I can explain a bit. These
please.
are candy beads, or pony beads. These are clay beads. Clay beads by hand, it's fun, but sometimes it's tiring. It takes a while.
Yeah.
But it looks really good. I'm wearing one right now. And for the candy beads, I can show you how they look. We have some made bracelets.
there's some cool beads.
So this is what candy looks like. This is what both of them look like.
Yes.
And we also made some for on the shows.
Nice.
And we made some for anyone.
These are very good bracelets we can make for to surprise to give a gift for someone for any punctuality. So yeah, these are good also. These are good items. And I really now the store was very unique and has lots of diverse sections.
Wait, there's one more thing.
Sure.
Remember the bookmark? Well, of course we have books.
Oh yes, books. Now books are important because they mainly help in developing your reading skills.
We
Now
have
these can be used for two purposes. This is very important.
we have
Okay.
a basket.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of books in stock.
Okay, allow me to explain the usage. So, allow me to explain. So, these are books. Now we have,
Should I explain what each book are?
yeah, I'm explaining the mathematical usage.
So this one is a book from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
The 8th.
These are,
This is horror. So
these are basically for kids books, they're fiction.
this is Diary of a Nerd.
Okay.
And then these and
Okay, yeah.
and these are Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Then this one, Ella Diaries,
Okay.
and another one, and we have Hearts and Crafts.
Okay. So there's another thing to remember when reading. We have to remember that reading is for two purposes. One is for casual readers and one is for students to develop reading skills. If someone has to develop reading skills, mainly a student, first they have to see which reading level is the highest for them based on their grade level. Which one is most cost effective for them to purchase and it's easily available and cheap. Because for studying and reading skill purpose, it's not about the content or whether it's enjoyable. It's mainly about which is appropriate for a grade level, which helps in improving our reading skills, which is cost effective, cheap, and helps. And for
What type of books do you like to read? I can say which types are really good for
I'll explain. Now, the next point is casual readers. Those are for readers who just read for fun, like just because they're interested. That's also good. Now, students may also read for both reasons, for casual reasons and also to improve reading skills. But for that, they also have to make sure the cost. But for casual readers, they just have the main focus for casual readers is which book interests me the most. Now, if the cost is the second or least priority. First, we have to suppose I enjoy Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I might select a book, but if it's a serious book, we might first select a book which is cheapest and which you enjoy the first based on our choice, not the whole package.
Well,
In case if you have to save money, or if you want to use interest to purchase it at a later time period to save money for the whole series.
I can tell you so like books, if you want to get a series, let's say first you want to read Wimpy Kid, you can first get the first, second, third book, and then after you finish reading them you can get the rest. But if you don't want to read in order, then one of the most loved books is The Meltdown. This is one of the most loved books
Yes.
by many customers, and they're mostly out of stock, but today we restocked.
Yeah.
So would you like to read this last one that we have first?
Sure.
Or would you like to read in order?
I'll decide. It's based on the customer's preference.
Well,
But sequence-wise is most preferred.
basic, which books you like the most, you can read the back of them.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it shows a summary.
Yeah. Wow, I really enjoyed this book. This is a very special feature. I really enjoyed the story. Thanks so much for giving the tour. And
Wait.
also let me explain some concepts.
You wanna get this one?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
So the-
can I give you money? Like for pay? Money pay?
Oh, you want to give money?
No!
Okay, I mean, you want to bribe me.
No!
No. Another notice that was very simple. Please do not accept bribes from shopkeepers and workers, and because it's mainly fake money or they're trying to scam. Important note. Now for the buying process, it's very simple. As you can see, it just goes to a register. It holds the items on a laptop, and then nowadays since everything is using AI, we can just type it online, read the receipt, print it, and then we can just get our item and we're good to go.
Would you like to pay now?
Yeah, sure, I'll just do a payment. Actually, now this is also, now there are apps like Paytm and UPI. We can use these for Google Pay and many other apps like Paytm, UPI, Google Pay to purchase apps, and we can just scan a QR
So do
code.
you want to see?
Suppose it's a QR code, I scan it. I scan this, I can just type the money online, I type it, and I send. Now I can get the receipt printed, and I get my products. This is also the use application of artificial intelligence in stores. That's nice.
Wait, you should do you should.
Yes, what are you asking?
So would you like to pay?
Yeah, I did my payment. I see my receipt. Yes, I used the QR code to pay.
No, wait, I didn't even tell you the price.
Yeah, but you typed on the computer. This is a computer. You type it. So there are certain apps we can type the items on. We type the items on a checklist, and then we total the cost on the app, and then we can purchase it. We also call a new artificial intelligence system to buy products.
Come over here, sir.
Okay. It's okay, man. It's my device.
With this microphone.
Now, okay, but I have to show to teach an audience.
Alright, sir. So over here, would you like to pay with cash or do you want to do a barcode?
Ma'am, I already did barcode if you want.
No, you didn't.
Huh? I scan on the phone.
Then should I show the different ways of paying?
But I scanned it. Right?
No,
I scanned using the phone.
you were just explaining.
Even I just scanned it like this.
You were just explaining.
Okay. So what's the real process then?
So first, you have to scan this.
Okay, Well, I thought your store does thing where they type the items online. They can total the cost. That's what.
Well, a really old.
Oh, okay though. No problem. We can also
It's
demonstrate
my
this.
family.
We can demonstrate this.
So it's been for years. Yeah. So let me just scan with the tool.
Okay, so scan.
Scan. This book is fiction.
Scan.
App scanner.
Oh yeah. Well, when I have a phone, when I scan using API,
So this.
oh yeah, because that's a
So the total.
that's a scan. Okay.
This total comes out to 500 and this is 100. So the total will be 600.
Okay.
How would you like to pay?
Using UPI which I did before. But I'll do it again.
You didn't do it. You were explaining.
See,
sir?
this was a misconception, so I corrected her. The hand didn't go through actually. It's okay.
Yeah,
It
I
happens in
didn't
many
show off
stores.
here.
Yes. Now using my artificial intelligence knowledge, this happens mainly due to network issue. So now that I've come here, let's try again. Second tries the charm. I scan the items based on what was scanned on the QR code.
Alright.
And I put that money.
600.
600. Set. Hail.
Alright, so would you like a bag?
Yeah, so
Alright.
I love that. Okay. I love that.
Alright, so I hope you
These are
enjoyed your
so-
stay.
Yes, I did enjoy this. And I got
See you
all my
next time.
items while learning and explaining new concepts like math, economics, learning, thinking, and art skills. And psychology.
Please come and see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Hi everyone.
Hello everyone. So this is the outro, and now the date is not to scale. So why is the date not to scale? So,
I like my cousin. She came to our house,
yeah.
so she wrote that, and I like it. So I
Yeah, it's unrelated, but it's still cool, right? But anyways, this is the outro. So designed by, not designed by, but still outro. So we hope you enjoyed this topic. That we learned and you learned new concepts, like how everyone's their topics combine mathematics, economics, psychology, artistic skills, and thinking and development skills. All of these skills are used combined when you're going to store supermarket to purchase any objects or any substances, because all of these skills will help in many of the processes when you for buying, purchasing, thinking what to buy, negotiating, etc. So we need all the skills, and even if we miss one of the skills, it can be very harmful. It can be very difficult to work through this process. That's why in schools we learn all subjects at a certain grade, so that we can have all knowledge is in our brain, so that we can combine all those knowledge to do a complete procedure in stores and supermarkets, for example. Now you may say so.
So this show I had a lot of fun when we were setting it up and when we were taking breaks in between takes, and it was a nice experience. After a while, we haven't done a video together since we haven't done a video together like 10 months. So it was just really fun to do a video again with him.
Anything you want to say related to the video? Related to the video.
Why did you buy 2 things?
Two things. Just like a magician never reveals his secrets, a customer never reveals its plan. And with that, you're signing up.
Well, sir,
Peace out. Yeah.
will you
Okay.
still
Yeah,
get
but peace.
will you still get your phone and speaker?
Yeah, I'll get it. I mean, when the time. I told all the symptoms, but I'll get it after 2 years, based on the rate of interest and all the factors.
Okay,
Okay,
bye
so
guys.
that's signing off. Peace. Peace. Alright, come on.